Welcome back, my horde, to I'm not sure what I'm going to be making this. If it's going to be a podcast or if it's going to be an actual subtitled trivia. At this point in time, yeah. So we're going to be trying the trivia stuff. I think what we're going to do is do like a back and forth. So it's going to be like one of you starts. For example, let's say Chris starts. So I ask him the question, and if he cannot answer it, then you get a shot. If you can't answer, I'll take a shot. And then if no one gets it right, no one gets a point. If you get it right, you get a point, and it moves on to the next person.
So depending on what we're doing, this could be an entirely pointless episode.
Well, I'm going to be trying to figure out the wording here. I'm going to be making sure that we pick the ones that are not like, who was the doctor in episode 7's real name? If we don't know that's way too much detail. It's way too far. So. And the idea at least, is to do all of them. All of them being the 4 I have. Because we're not going to grab the wrestling one. Because Jay will lose at that one immediately. Tammy actually thinks that she would do not bad if it's certain wrestlers. Who, for example, who uses a finisher called the 619? Tammy can answer that. Below, comment below. Anybody, comment below. Which wrestler has the finisher, the 619?
The wrestler uses it.
Which wrestler has the finisher, the RKO? I'm trying to be easy here. Which wrestler has the finisher, the last ride? And you want to throw in any of the finishers that you can think of? Yeah.
I can think of one, but he hasn't wrestled in a while.
Which wrestler now uses the stunner?
Just to screw with things, but before this episode airs, somebody else is going to change to use the stunner.
No, the guy that's using the concept with that one is the fact that
I'm guessing you just mean WWE.
Yeah, this is all just WWE.
Might want to throw that out there.
Yeah, well,
other people watch other series or shows.
Yeah, well, the actual term stunner, I believe, is WWE.
I don't think so.
Because the original one is the Stone Cold Stunner.
Yeah, but
and I just think his is called the Stunner. Now, I think there's the move, other people may use it, but I don't think it's called the Stunner. Now, I could be wrong.
I think other people...
But at least with the other moves, they're all WWE.
Yeah. Like I said, I do have one who, which wrestler used the finisher, the Unprettier?
Okay.
Do you know that one?
I would have gotten 0 on all that.
Yeah.
You wanna?
See, no, it's in the that would be the 80s, wouldn't it?
Nope.
Really?
Nope. It is someone you know.
No, then not a clue. Now that could just be me not thinking right now, or. So the first question here, we're doing Star Trek first. Now that we're like 5 minutes in, we'll do Star Trek first. The first question, I don't think either one of you will get, so we're just going to say it, and then I'm going to be like, and bro, to explain why we're not doing certain ones. In the motion picture Nemesis, what is the name of Shinzo's warship?
Nope.
Shinzo's warship.
I watched Nemesis once.
I've watched it, and
Unless you're going to answer the scimitar.
Yeah. I knew it was something with weapon related. I just couldn't remember the exact what it was.
See, and the other one, this one's a little bit more obscure, but this one's closer to being able to, be taken. But again, we're not going to go with this one, which is how does the USS Voyager manage to reach Earth in the final Voyager episode, Endgame?
Oh, that's using the transwarp conduits by the Borg.
Yeah.
Using the Borg tunnels, basically.
Yeah. By using technology that Admiral Janeway brings from the future to take advantage of the Borg transwarp hubs. The exact answer, but I would have accepted yours because it's right. And then the last one is like, what two cast members of Deep Space Nine married in real life during the run of the show?
I'm not sure.
The one that played Doctor Bashir, and the one that played Kyra Nearus. I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Last name?
Kira Nerys.
Yeah, there we go. That was close.
If you say so.
Kyra
Nerys?
Nearus? It's close.
Kira Nerys.
Dude, I had all the right wording. I just didn't have an accent to any of it. Okay. Sure. I don't think you'll get this one. See, these Star Trek ones may be just too much. Yeah, you'll never get that. It was, what fearsome creature that Captain Kirk first encountered as Balak turns out to be what? And then it's
okay.
Top one there, which is a puppet. Sure. Okay, sure. This one you should get. This one you should get. Okay, so Chris, we'll start with you. What planet does Captain Picard visit in the next generation episode, Captain's Holiday?
Can't remember Rogel 4.
Okay.
Risa?
Yeah. I was pretty sure you're right when you said it, so that's why I had to double check. Yeah, it's Risa.
Risa.
I remember because
the episode.
Risa is the
pleasure
planet.
I remember the episode. That was the episode that Riker's like, "Oh, do me a favor, grab one of those statues for me."
Yeah, I remember that episode.
Totally trying to set him up. He's like, "Here's your statue." Well, thanks.
See, I'm gonna ask this question because it's actually one that maybe you can get, but it's my turn first, which is why does Mr. Scott brawl with the Klingons in the original series episode The Trouble with Tribbles? I'm going to go with because they insulted his captain. Oh, I was so fucking close. But I'm wrong.
They insulted somebody else. I don't know.
They insulted the ship?
They insulted the ship.
It's Scotty. He doesn't give two shit. It's the ship he cares about.
You're so soft.
I didn't even know that for certain, but I knew Scotty.
Well, I had gone with the captain because I thought it was like captain and ship. Yeah. But it was just the ship, apparently. I'm not going to ask the last one. I was like, which international film star was Captain Janeway before filming started?
Never heard of her before.
Like, it's that name right there.
Sure.
Yeah. You want to say the name at least so people can actually...
Genevieve Beold?
That's who was going to be Janeway before filming started, and then filming started, and they changed actresses.
Oh, I see what you mean, but yeah, no. Don't know who that is.
Okay. So the next one was, who is the sole survivor of the USS Constellation's encounter with the Doomsday Machine. Fuck, that was difficult for me to read.
No idea.
Yeah, it was just some random guy. Like his name's Matthew something.
Sure.
It was just some guy that was on a ship. He's the only sole survivor of it. That's basically what. Okay, none of those are going to be good. Theoretically, it should be Chris's again. In the movie, The Search for Spock, which of Korg's prisoners is killed on the Geonosis planet?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I've seen the movie, but I don't know.
Yeah. No, it was one of the random guys. His name was like David Marcus.
Must have been a red shirt.
No, I think it was actually a scientist that literally was on the planet that they killed. He was just a nobody. So actually, in that concept, he's a blue shirt.
Well, that nobody had family.
Yeah, see, these
Even
ones.
the cat looked at me like, really?
Yeah, these ones are really awful. Like, we would just like if we were playing this game like legitimately, we would be here for fucking ever. Oh god, you'll never get this one either. Jay, in the Voyager episode Faces, a member of what alien race splits B'Elanna Torres into her human and Klingon halves?
I wanted to say that's the Janai, but I think that's wrong.
It is definitely wrong. Do you want to take a guess?
I have no clue.
Yeah, it's like Vidii.
Vidian.
Yeah, Vidians.
Yeah, the Vidian because of their plague. I just couldn't remember what the hell they were called.
I vaguely remember that episode.
Sure, we'll go with this. In Star Trek Enterprise, why is Commander Tucker's nickname Trip? Is it as obvious as he takes a lot of falls? No.
Yeah, I got no clue.
It's because his actual name is Charles Tucker III.
That's a trick.
As in triple.
Yes.
Triple T.
Yes. It's also the concept that, yeah, he is...
He's number third.
It is a play
third.
on the word triple.
Yeah.
He is the third in his family to be named Charles Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that much of Enterprise.
I watched it all. It wasn't bad. The only one I didn't watch was literally the one right before
Discovery.
Picard. Yeah, Discovery.
It's not bad. Going into his third season.
Oh god. Okay, who is actually supposed to be the one here? Do you remember whose order is this supposed to be in? Who's the last?
That was the last one, so him.
Fuck. Okay. Name the bartender in 10 Forward.
Guinan?
Fuck.
Wow, he gets an easy one.
He gets an easy one. He's already at 3 points. And we're going to 5. In case you didn't
That's what
know.
I was kind of figuring we were doing. I think Pumpkin's kind of stealing the show.
See, I have no fucking clue. In the motion picture, The Voyage Home, what Latin proverb does Admiral Kirk invoke prior to traveling through time? Because it's mine. I have no fucking clue.
I can't remember.
Not a clue.
May fortune favor the foolish.
Sounds about right for Kirk.
Okay. I believe it's your girl, Chris. What does Dr. McCoy decide to name the empath?
Not sure.
That would be McCoy. Would be Bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really have no idea.
I'm gonna go with like something like
MP.
Adam. Ah, Gem. You go first. Okay. Why does William Crusher leave the U.S. Enterprise D in the Next Generation episode Final Mission?
Because he turns into a traveler.
Oh, if it's actually wrong, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Well,
I would have gotten it right too. Fuck's sakes! I was gonna say to go to Starfleet.
I was just thinking about that and going, well.
I should have
which
actually
time?
said it before.
Because he went to Starfleet, they got busted.
Fuck, I should have said that. Because I can't really give myself the point.
No.
You know, I should have said something. I fucking knew I should have said something. Fuck. Who is the Enterprise's commanding officer in the first Star Trek pilot, Cage?
Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Okay.
So if I don't get this, I know you're going to get it. And I cannot fucking remember his goddamn fucking name. Because it's a name. Son of a fucking bitch.
No, I don't think that's his name.
Pike. I'm going to go with Pike. I don't need to know the full name as long as I get half of it.
Christopher Pike.
Yes, I got Pike!
Half point.
No, that's a full point.
You only got half a name.
He's a fucking Pike.
I waited until you turned it around. And, because, yeah, I knew you had it right.
Yep. Like I said, warp.
An easy one.
What
Please.
warp speed does the Enterprise reach in the Star Trek Enterprise episode Fallen Hero?
I have no clue.
6?
Well, just guess a number because, you know, at this point in time.
Star Trek? Like, original series?
Enterprise.
Enterprise. Oh. 4?
Okay, so you're going with 6. I'm going to go with 8. 5.
Well,
They had to be fairly low.
I knew you were wrong because I remember in the one Enterprise episode I was saying is that their warp core was a 4.5. So I was thinking 6.
Who? Okay, you're not going to. So it's his? Right?
Yep.
Who are the arch nemesis of the Klingon House of Mog?
Moog.
Moog. Whatever.
Okay, that would be the Duras. For the Duras sisters, primarily.
Yes.
Because they're the ones that caused Worf's father to be branded as a traitor.
No, you got it right. Cause yes, yeah. Duras.
Yeah, Duras sisters.
It doesn't say sisters. It's the House of Duras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But I
That's
think the
because-
only
that's
ones
because
you
they
really
had-
see is the sisters.
Then no, they had a kid.
no, I'm pretty sure you actually see.
a younger brother.
I'm pretty sure you see more of the family because if it's actually that whole family, then their brother is actually the one that was like that. Unless I'm remembering it completely wrong, I'm pretty sure it's their brother that actually goes out and like telling people that Worf's father's a criminal and all this stuff, and then it finds out that he's actually the one. His family was the one that fucking did it, and then he like was Worf was like, I will be the better man and I'll walk away, but one day. And then I think he gets assassinated, and when he gets assassinated, it's found out that he was actually lying.
The primary reason why Worf did not bring it up, because it was a matter of honor, is because at the time, if he brought it up, it would have led to Klingon civil war.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the person that was accusing him It was the one that did it. And it was a guy.
It was the father that did it.
And it was a guy that was in control. And he was actually, I think I could be wrong, but he was not an older man. He was a brother.
No, what it is that the
Anyway, in the episode Enterprise Cold Front, Lieutenant Daniel reveals to the Captain Archer that he is from how far in the future?
100 years.
1,000.
Okay, I already looked by accident. It's 900. I was scrolling. I was pushing it up and accidentally saw it. I was like, son of a bitch. Even though I would have never guessed 900. So it's okay. With which alien race did the Vulcans have a 100-year war? Is it him?
Yep.
Okay.
That would be the Andorians, I think.
Romulans?
No, I would have been the Romulans. I'm going to go Klingons. Oh, no, you're right. Romulans. Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
It was a toss-up between the Andorians and the Romulans.
The reason I didn't know it was the Romulans is because the fact that the Romulans had the war with the humans. I didn't think they had the war with the Vulcans as well, because I thought the Vulcans just sent them on a fucking planet and then never spoke with them again. Because it was apparently their greatest shame.
Yeah, got a point.
Like, it's so weird. Like, in the original Star Trek stuff, it actually indicates that they didn't have screens, so they couldn't actually see the Romulan faces and never even knew that they were fucking half-breeds. Like, not half-breeds, I guess they're full-breeds, but they offshoot of Vulcans. Never had a clue. Had a peace treaty with the fuckers. Never had a clue. How do you have a peace?
Series?
No, they knew that they looked similar to Vulcans.
No, they
They
didn't.
did not know that until
the original series.
An episode in the original series, because then the crew was severely suspicious of Spock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something you want to tell us? Spock's like, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
And then it's found out later that they had a huge war, the humans and the Romulans, and they went to battle, but because of the concept of their old ships, they didn't have the same screens to see people. So they could never see bridge to bridge. They could just communicate through radio, basically. And so they would talk constantly at each other, threatening each other and firing at each other and killing each other. And apparently, because their old drives being nuclear powered, when they blew up, they blew the fuck up and no remains were left. So the Romulans were never found out to be looking like Vulcans until many centuries later. But the concept is they had a fucking peace treaty through the radio?
Yeah.
It's a loophole that doesn't make sense. Also, you have to have at some point wounded one of the ships in where they could not blow up their reactor or didn't blow up their reactor, where you could have gotten something.
Maybe.
I don't know. It always seemed fishy to me.
It's a Romulan plot, that's why.
Well, like Chris had brought up, it was something that's weird. It's like in Next Gen, they meet a Romulan who's talking to Data, and he's actually like going on about the fact that you're an interesting thing. Romulan headquarters would really like to get their hands on you. And in the new Picard one, it's like, we hate androids. We've always hated androids. It's like, what? It was a complete twist. You told me that. I'm pretty fucking sure you're the one, because you're only the other one that watches that with me. So, unless it was you that told it was one, but
I haven't watched.
Or unless it was what's face, but nonetheless. Why do Captain Kirk, and Lieutenant Uhura kiss in the original series? Plato's stepchildren.
Sure go.
Oh my fuck. I'm gonna go with so they don't die. Okay, no, I'm wrong.
Compelled to by a god of some sort?
You want to elaborate on that? Because it's pretty close to the answer, but I need you to be a little bit more detailed.
Like, I don't know. Like, God made them do it?
Yeah, I got that. How did he make them do it?
Through his magic or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, you can give me your response, and then I will let you guys decide on who's more right.
I believe they had to act out a play.
Okay,
Otherwise,
he's wrong.
The Enterprise would be destroyed.
I already said something like that. So, telekinesis.
Oh.
Magic.
It wasn't a god, it was a person, but forces them to kiss using telekinesis.
It's their magic. I was right.
You want to give it to him?
I'd give it to him.
Okay.
Because, I'm sorry, magic and telekinesis both fall under the bullshit power category.
Not really. Telekinesis is argumentatively being able to use so much of your mind that you can actually do things with the mind. Where magic is conjuring things from nothing.
Using your mind.
No, not always.
Mind over matter.
It's no, because most magic has always been like also blood magic. There's pulling from the elements, pulling from around you,
which is still your
spirit,
putting your mind into
spirit. No, all these things have nothing to do with the mind. Spirit has to do with apparently your soul or your chi. Everything I said has nothing to do with the mind.
Still, I'd give it to him.
Now, godlike powers, that's fine. It was just the concept I was trying to get more towards the telekinesis part. Because I don't think you really want to classify my GURPS character as a godlike being.
Not yet.
Give it time.
Yeah.
Where do a small number of Borg drones go during regeneration that allows them to exit as individuals?
U-Matrix 0.
Fuck. I didn't know the name. I knew what it was. I didn't know the name.
That's that.
And that's 5.
Yep.
Well, we're out of this one. That's at least... that's at least something.
That actually wasn't too bad for you guys.
I got 2 points.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's horrible for me. Though, again, it was the concept that one had a lot of awful things to begin with that were, like, slowing us down.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, it also had a lot of questions that were, like, Pacific names or, you know. And I'm not good with names. But, I have to put that back in. But I'm going to call this episode here, it's like 24 minutes. Or 27 minutes, right? And doing any of the other ones, it would be longer. But hopefully with the other ones, we can go through them a little bit quicker. Like, for example, the Harry Potter one's going to slow us the fuck down. But the Marvel one should be fairly fast. And so should the Star Wars one.
Yeah.
So until next time, live long and prosper.